I really just wanted to, first of all, ask how many of you have actually heard about payroll giving? Couple brave ones there, yeah. Well, yeah. And is there anyone who knows if they, as an organisation, actually offer that to their employees?
No.
Ooh, we have work to do, Charlie. So, why am I here talking about payroll giving? So really briefly, I've been involved in payroll giving for the last 15 years. I've worked on my agency side, helping companies to actually introduce and promote payroll giving for their staff. But I've also worked on the charity side, actually looking after their payroll giving income and looking after those people who actually support charity through payroll giving. So me and Charlie hopefully going to be working together to see how the hospice could actually benefit from payroll giving. So what is payroll giving? What is this exciting scheme that I'm talking about? It's actually a 30-year-old scheme that government introduced, and it's all about giving through your salary directly to any charity you want to support. Obviously, we are here talking about Peace Hospice and hoping that that is supported, but I think especially if you're representing an employer, I think it's good for you to know that individuals can support other causes as well. It has raised so far about 2 billion to different charities. There's about 1 million people each year supporting charities through payroll giving, and it is like I said, it's a tax-free way of giving to charities. So if you give £5, it's going to cost you £4 if you're a standard tax rate payer. The more tax you pay, the more you're actually supporting the charity of your choice, and the less it's going to cost you. So especially for those lucky or unlucky higher rate taxpayers, payroll giving is a really great way of supporting a charity. Why should you then, as an employer, have it in place? Well, from the employee's point of view, it is an extra employee benefit to have in place. So it allows people to support causes tax-free, gives them a bit of a discounted way of giving to charity. From the charity's point of view, it does give regular income for them. And obviously, hospices, like any other organisations as well, they really rely on the regular income that helps them allow to plan going ahead what they can do and what they can't do in the future. And from the employer's point of view, it is a nice extra CSR, corporate social responsibility and community involvement initiative that you can do. And it's also a quite flexible scheme. So yes, it is geared up to be a way to give on a regular basis to charities, but you can also run one-off campaigns. You can, for example, if you were involved with the Peace Hospice and you were supporting a particular project, it could be something that could be earmarked just for that project. So you could really show in your annual reports how much you and your employees are supporting Peace Hospice in their activities. And there are ways for employers to make it even better, so that not just this marvellous tax-free way of giving to charities. Employers can also match it, and there are many ways of matching. You can obviously match pound for pound, which is one of the ways of doing it, but you can also encourage employees to start giving through payroll giving by actually matching their first donation, or giving one-off amount, or maybe you would just like to support Peace Hospice by actually matching payroll giving given by your employees to payroll giving. So there are all kinds of ways of skinning a cat. I think there are also payroll giving is, yes, it's a mechanism, it's a scheme, it's a tax-free way of giving to charity, but I think it's also a great way to have a bit of employee engagement and really bring your chosen charity, hopefully Peace Hospice, to the increased awareness amongst the employees that this is a charity that you as an organisation are supporting. And even though what Peace Hospice is doing is literally life and death, and it is very serious things that happen to people, it doesn't mean that the campaigns to actually get employees involved can't be as fun as possible. In my years in payroll giving, I have come across campaigns where there's been, for example, ASOS, online retailers, they have used Hansel and Gretel themes where the fundraisers actually have literally been wearing leather hosen in the workplace, handing out candy canes You can run a Halloween themed campaign, have a pumpkin carving competition, make it a bit of fun, make people feel that not just are they actually supporting a charity, but they're actually working somewhere where they are given the opportunity to support charity this way, and for organizations that actually does care about giving back to the community. So my challenge to all of you is for tomorrow to go to your workplace, find out if your organization is offering a payroll giving scheme, and if not, then I think you could maybe have a hotline to Charlie to actually discuss that. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.